some time.
Without a doubt.
The number of sets he's lost, you can count on less than half a hand, I think, in the past, year or whatever.
I think there's like 3,
yeah,
maybe 4.
Something like that. And one of them was with like his link and stuff. Juicebox, maybe not quite as well known to the Philadelphia scene. He is a very strong Sheik from Virginia. He was actually kind of messing up Junebug in some Sheik Ditto friendlies just before this. So we're going to see how they compete against each other. Recently, Stango has had some... Oh, no, you don't want to see that.
No, not at all.
You have seen some decent wins from Stango against players like J-Flex, so he is getting very familiar with this matchup.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like, Juicebox taking a lot of early percent from that bad transformation. But is bringing this back. This can definitely be some trouble for Marth and Sheik. A lot of people... I know neither character likes playing them that much.
Well, so some Sheik mains do enjoy playing Marth, and then there's the occasional Marth main who likes playing Sheik, but it's definitely difficult in a lot of ways. Well, yeah, so that's not true. That's a DI mix-up.
Yeah, without a doubt. Taking that stock a lot earlier than it needed to be taken. But Stango just... Juicebox was just crouching at lights. There was no reason for him to try to fair that. That was 100% just Juicebox trying to bait him out.
Quick note on what some of you may think is an unconventional stage decision. A lot of people think this is Sheik's strongest or one of his strongest stages in this matchup. Stango loves Fountain of Dreams, and you can see it's working out for him so far.
Yeah.
Yep, so far with the platforms down or being a little bit lower, it's been even more difficult for Sheik to come down, and you can see Stango actually opting for up throws as opposed to just getting stage position laterally on the stage.
Yeah, trying to catch Sheik on the platform, trying to like kind of tech chaser or getting her into tech traps.
And you can see it's not like a big combo. It's more like throw them up and keep them there, the old PPMD rule. And Stango's pretty dang good at it. And then you can see Stango recognizes that he's much more apt to be able to fight out of the corner from the ground than he is even the top platform in the center of the stage. So as soon as he sees himself up there, he immediately runs as far as he can towards the edge of the stage. It doesn't matter how much ground he gives up. He has a big old sword, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Much better than being up in the air. Okay, so a really nice little nuance there that you see from Stango is he sort of feints like he's going to grab the edge once, and that sort of waits out Juicebox's little stall that he did where he fell extra far. That way he's able to grab the edge at the last possible moment and get an easier edge guard. So that's like the little minutia that you're going to see from the high-level players today. Okay, throws him right off the platform.
Ooh. Nice recovery mix-up, not getting caught up in the ending lag from the up B.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. So off of like 2 hits of side B like that, you can often combo a little bit. Often you'll see a forward smash that'll miss, or you'll see the forward tilt that's going to hit. That time Stango actually does a cross-up nair, sending Sheik off the stage in the closer direction.
Yeah. Juicebox has been doing a good job at like crouching right next to Stango, baiting out either the get-up attack or reacting really quickly to his rolls. Stango's been missing a couple techs when he hits the ground, and Juicebox has been reacting very well.
Okay, not able to get the up smash follow-up. Yeah, that's going to be it for the first game. Juicebox taking the first game off Stango.
Very, very close. Stango definitely had a couple bad things that Juicebox called out. He was landing a lot with Dare, not even trying to get down, but instead just put himself in a worse position, I feel, rather than getting down and trying to just get out of there sometimes. A bit too antsy out of hit stun.
So we're going to go to Pokemon Stadium. Juicebox, probably not afraid to do the like needle camp, you have to come to me type of play style, which can be kind of strong on Pokemon Stadium. However, with all the room to dash around and the way that Stango's kind of comfortable playing that same game, he doesn't mind playing a platformer before he gets to the real center of the match itself. And you can see he does it there. He kind of shields the needles, works his way in, and he doesn't kind of play into Juicebox's hands because Juicebox wants you to like get past the needles and then kind of rush in, and then you'll run into one of his walling aerials or one of his walling tilts and get comboed to death. Instead, Stango kind of maneuvers around it and gets the first stock. However, right on the comeback, Juicebox takes a stock of his own.
Yeah. Stango doing really good at like trying to space or keep Juicebox in the corner once he gets that hit. But unfortunately, it's just he's also giving up a lot of ground sometimes.
Yeah, like one small adaptation you've seen from Juicebox already. When he gets down tilted just the last time, Stango expected him to sort of run away after being down tilted so that it wouldn't be like a down tilt to grab. Juicebox has kind of recognized that that's what Stango's going for, and instead he just, you know, fight fire with fire, goes in with his own aerial and able to end up getting some damage on Stango. How is Stango going to get down from the center of the stage? I guess just with an air.
That time he did the edge cancels, something he looked like he was trying to do last game, but failed to a couple times. And this time it working out a lot better, putting out the hitbox that he wants without the end lag that was causing him issues last game.
Okay, bad ledge stall is going to get Juicebox KO'd. Yes, Stango able to take it. Nice recognition that the down tilt's ready would end up getting the stock there. He was locked and loaded, crouching already, and then was able to react. Okay, Stango rolling towards the center stage. Looks like he feels like he's on the back foot. He's using a lot of defensive tactics to try to return.
Yeah, just trying to not allow Juicebox to get in, because he knows once he gets hit, it's probably going to be death.
Just like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a huge lead for SS Stango. Yep, and he knows that Juicebox is trying to work his way in now. He feels the pressure of being down by so much, and that's why you see these down tilts and a little bit of a dash back to like a quick rising fair. Really keeping the wall up. Okay, that was a really smart play from Juicebox. Sort of what Stango was trying to do earlier after the down tilt. Juicebox applies just a little bit of pressure, knows that Stango's going to try to wave dash out, and keeps the pressure on by following him.
Good job going high, trying to generally like a death sentence in that sense, but knew that Juicebox was going lower, trying to catch out his up B from a sweet spotted up B instead.
Yeah, Juicebox able to take the stock. He is at high percent, but this is exactly what he wants. Can he get a gimp on the edge? Uses the needles. This could be big damage.
Ooh.
Off the stage,
yeah.
this could be it.
No jump.
Oh, no, okay.
Finally.
We get the grab.
Back.
Up smash. Is that going to do it? It does. Juicebox comes back down 2 stocks. He's shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Stango definitely looks kind of upset about that.
Stango's shocked. He had a huge lead. It was 3 stocks to 1 at one point, although he was at very high percent. He played the right type of game. He was sort of tacking on damage slowly, keeping Juicebox towards the outside to get him into a very killable position by the time he got to his last stock. And that's one really good way to play to the lead. However, Juicebox in that last stock was just untouchable. Wow. Yep. So again, we're going to see shield the needles, wave dash forward, and Juicebox is ready for it once again. Yeah, Stango making like prolific use of the down tilt in this matchup so far.
Yeah. Throwing up these fairy walls, also trying to just keep prevent like Juicebox from getting in after he throws out the down tilt to not getting caught by the F tilt again.
Okay, you got Sheik off the stage now. Nice run off fair. Okay, yep, not afraid to take the ledge. That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Juicebox ends up winning and staying alive. I like the little pivot. So what you're seeing from, okay, yeah, I'll mention it once we get back to the neutral again. Grab, nice vertical tech chase from Juicebox, jump fair, gets an edge guard scenario, very strong. Yep, those weak back airs if you're below the stage, or just like those drop low back airs, you sort of float there, very hard to get around, especially for a character who has an uppercut recovery like Marth.
Yeah.
Okay, this is usually the Marth playground.
Oh.
He's fine. And Juicebox air dodging off the stage a second time. That time it was assisted suicide though.
Yeah. Trying to probably tech the wall. And
strong tipper catches him out of the air. If that down air caught him, that would have been like pretty much the end of the match.
Yeah.
Instead, Juicebox keeping himself in it. Nice edge guard. He knows that he still has the invincibility, can just grab the ledge and hold on. We have a pretty much even game. And I bet you Juicebox does not want to fight on this transformation too much. So a lot of what we've seen so far in this sort of like pseudo-neutral, I did not expect the run-up grab, I'll say that much. I'm glad Stango is ready for it. We've seen Juicebox sort of use one of those needles and Stango's very aware that Juicebox's playstyle involves, like, you use the needles, you know they're going to come in, you do something about it. So Stango's making it look like he's going to come in, and he does, but there's a quick little stutter. So you've seen a lot of stutter step type movement from Stango, sort of like right there. He could have just tried to attack Sheik. Instead, he does a quick dash, then turns around with the side B. There's a lot of, like, really tiny timing mix-ups that are throwing off the usual success that Juicebox has while walling.
Try to put some pressure on this time. He's just throwing, he's mixing up whether he's doing these in-air needles and then through the ground one to keep Stango out from dashing in immediately. So he covered both options and at least got him some space. And in doing so was allowed him to get back to stage.
Wow, so that's a really funny interaction. I'll explain it real quick. If you're grabbing someone and then you get hit by another hitbox, they sort of just like fly across the stage. So what happened? Wow, yeah.
Ooh.
What happened is Juicebox threw a needle right as Stango was grabbing, and the hitbox hit him after the grab had already caught. So it grab released him kind of off to the side. It's pretty funny.
That far grab release that happens with just the weak hitbox.
Really useful in teams. You don't see it in singles that much. Usually it's with Falco lasers that happens. Yeah.
Stango is still looking a bit uncomfortable, but definitely a lot calmer than he was at the end of last game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he knows that it's going to be. He knows he can do it, but it's going to be Dreamland twice probably.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very slow, mentally taxing comeback if there's going to be one.
Yeah.
We see Juicebox right there. It looked like he sort of did a stutter step where I always kind of thought this. Sheik's wave dash down looks kind of like the needle charge up animation.
Yeah, where he just kind of crouches and pulls back a tiny bit.
Yeah, yeah. So you do either that or you do like the cactuar dash where you go into the run animation and then crouch. And Juicebox will occasionally do that and then go grab you instead. And it totally throws you for a loop.
Especially since he does a lot of the small needle approaches, like tries to get his grabs or punish you from that small needle. So the mix-ups definitely can get, if you're not specifically looking for it or you're used to one, it can cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's just too fast to react to simply, so you have to be aware of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, Stango's one of those players that he knows that that's in Juicebox's bag of tricks, and it's really just going to come down to rock, paper, scissors at this point. Okay, able to get back to the platform. Wow, okay. So Stango hoping probably to hit the left side of the light shield, push Juicebox off, and then get the second hit of Nair. Instead, Juicebox slides off to the side with a wave dash, and then is able to punish the lag of the Nair.
Stango has been doing a really good job at like working around these platforms, but he just can't get this kill on Juicebox. And instead, Juicebox is just able to build up percent real well.
So a lot of Sheiks are very comfortable at the ledge. Wow, that was a horrible hitbox. That's really funny that that happened. I like that follow-up. I didn't know that was going to work. I guess so at the back throw, either you're going to take the hit or you're just going to be sent really far at this high of a percent.
Yeah. And like, off of almost any hit Marth can get at this point, Sheik's going to be able to at least get onto stage or get to ledge. So it's just going to be a lot of over and over again at this point from Stango. He's definitely going to have to hope to take this next stock a lot faster. Because Marth, one character that can have a lot of trouble killing at high percents.
Yes.
Because a lot of his low percent stuff can lead into each other very well. But if you deal too much damage, they just stop blinking.
And meanwhile, Sheik's follow-ups are like pretty guaranteed at any percent off of like a grab or a tilt starter.
Yeah.
Well, that combo was looking really good. Not able to connect the last fair. And speaking of fair, Juicebox gets one to send Stango way off the stage. Probably going to be the stock. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite in-between.
Am I a bit low?
Wow, yeah, that's one of my favorite invincibility gimmicks. You sort of get up on the platform and light shield. Usually you're going to get either pushed off or you'll be safe. You know, with the mix-up, obviously, is you just go up there and grab them.
Yeah. I know Leffen used to do that a lot and just light shield, either get pushed off or shield drop and punish.
Yep. And then once they start sort of like getting below you and trying to use anti-air moves, you can just jump and then like get center stage instead. It's really powerful.
On platform, you just move off.
Another long edge guard sequence. Stango able to clean this one up as well. We have a pretty much even game. Stango has to feel like he's got his back to the wall because he's on the brink of moving to the loser's bracket.
Yeah. He's like been able to take these stocks without losing too much percent, but he is taking these stocks real slow.
You know, that's the only way he's going to be able to do it. And right now, Stango looking for the quick kill or an opportunity. I can just kind of see it in the way he's moving all the way up to the corner like this.
Yeah.
This is very dangerous. Could be a lot of damage. I like how he goes right into the down smash, knowing that it got crouch canceled, so he may be able to punish a response. What a sweet spot. Vital for Stango if he wants to have any chance of coming back. Wow, I can't believe he found that up air in the midst of all those hitboxes.
Ooh.
This fair might be the end.
Yeah.
It is. Juicebox taking a 3-1 over Stango. Big win. And Juicebox is in winners finals, right? Oh, no, winners semis?
No, winners
semis, yeah.
Yeah, and I know Stango was seeded fairly high.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the favorites to make it very deep in this tournament. I mean, so it's probably like, what, Wizro, Blob, Stango, right? So he's probably third seed.
Third seed, and Juicebox, I think, was fourth or fifth.
He is, yeah, somewhere along there. But he's obviously a very strong player.
Yeah.
And a very solid player. If you're a top player not playing your best, he's like got the consistent like high-level play, and then if he peaks just a little bit, you see that. He played very strong overall. He's very aware that Stango wasn't really punishing his like striving for center. A lot of the times, like, so I think Stango's sort of.
Stango gave up center trying to get those.
The hits on the edge, right?
Yeah.
So like a lot of Sheiks want to stay on the edge because it's very strong for them. You get a back throw, you might get a gimp. You sort of like don't really wave dash forward or back or dash back that much anyway, so it's not as vital to have that much stage room. A lot of times Juicebox just rolled to the middle, and Stango like never really caught on to that. So instead, it was Sheik just kind of going where she wanted to. And even though the punish game was pretty close overall, the change, like the positional game, is what really told the story of the match. And Juicebox came out on top.
In the end, like Stango ended up always having his back to the wall, and since Juicebox was able to get that one hit once he got center stage, Stango was off stage and ended up getting some quick kills because of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was that.
Yeah.
And you know what's really a shame for Stango is that game 2 on Pokemon Stadium that he ended up losing, that must be like the real heartbreaker. That was really the turning point of the match. If Juicebox hadn't won that, I think it could have gone either way still.
I think he got in his head, and you could